foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakodash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders that great millstone rule teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. All right, so we out here on another Saturday. You see there's a lot going on around the world, man. Okay, and what we're doing, we out here making our bodies a living sacrifice, man. All right, despite, you know, the weather, cold, snowing, whatever, man, we out here doing what we're required to do. So you get that out.
All right, this is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
That's right, and that's what we're doing right now, presenting our bodies a living sacrifice, man. Okay, by coming out on these highways, byways, preaching this word in truth and sincerity, man. Okay, warning our people. All right, you continue on.
It says that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
That's right, which is your reasonable service, man. Okay, so we understand this is the logical thing for us to be doing, man. Okay, what else will we be doing, man? Okay, on the Saturday, all right, besides coming out here and preaching this word, man. Okay, warning our people so the elect can come in, man. All right, that's what we're doing, fishing for the elect. All right, despite, you know, the infirmities that we deal with our day to day, okay, living paycheck to paycheck, going through it throughout the week, man. Okay, we still make time to come out and preach this word, man.
That's right.
Okay, doing some part of us from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right,
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
That's right, hear the conclusion of the whole matter. So what is it all about, man? All right?
Fear Yahweh.
That's right, fear Yahweh, man. Okay, and that's what we're supposed to do, man. All right, we fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, got it?
Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments.
That's right, and keep his commandments, man. All right, so matter of fact, real quick, matter of fact, what you had there? Amos? All right, reread that for me.
Okay.
Yep.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13.
Yep.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
That's right, let's hear what it's all about. You got it?
Fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
That's right, for this is the whole duty of man. All right, that's what we're supposed to do. All right, fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and keep his commandments, man. And we understand by doing that, we don't have anything to worry about, man. Okay, being in the good graces of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But a lot of our people have a problem with it, right? Because they want to be in the world. All right, they want to continue to chase a bag. All right, continuing to follow the ways of Esau and Edom. Continuing to call on these false gods, man. Okay, they love the world, which is going to be to their destruction, man. All right, got that? Yeah, look at the Amos. Yep. Hey,
I got it.
oh, you got it. Yep, get that from me. Because real soon, man, the prophets are going to be removed from the streets.
This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh. How? I will send a famine in the land.
That's right.
Not a famine of bread, nor for thirst, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh.
That's right. So even though we understand that it will be a famine as far as food shortages, all right, worldwide, but more importantly, it's going to be a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay, and that's what you're going to need to get delivered up out of here, man. Like you're supposed to do in Isaiah 30:26. And wisdom and knowledge shall be stability of thy time and strength of salvation, man. All right, and by having these things, by knowing this, man, you're going to know how to move through the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, that's why it's very important to seek the Lord while he may be found, because we understand real soon we're not going to be out here doing this much longer, man. All right, out here teaching, man. We understand, man, it's going to come to an end very soon. Very soon you ain't going to be able to go on YouTube, get the breakdowns, all right, starting with our apostles and elders at Great Millstone and the rest of us brothers, man. You ain't going to be able to get these breakdowns, man. All right, getting the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, man. All right, so that's why it's important to seek the Lord while he may be found. Give me that. Isaiah 55.
This is Isaiah 55 and verse 11. And it says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. Continuing on, verse 12, for ye shall go out. Jumping up to verse 6, seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
That's right. So it's important to seek the Lord while he may be found. The Lord may be found now, man. Okay, a lot of y'all want to come out, when it's, a good time for you to come out, man. When you ain't got nothing going on, you ain't got a party, all right? And a lot of y'all, when y'all do come out, y'all want to just ride by the camp, all right? Say shalom, but you need to get the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of these scriptures, man, all right? Because we, speaking humbly, we understand we got it for ourselves, man, but we're fishing for the light, all right? That's why it's very important, man, to get out here, man. Stop making excuses, man, all right? Of course, it's good to watch videos and get the breakdowns, man, but you got to make a diligent effort to get out here, man, on these highways and byways, because like I just mentioned, like the brother just brought out, Gms Atlanta, man, it's going to be a family of the word, man. The Lord is going to make us come to the scriptures.
This is Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek ye Jehovah while he may be found.
That's right, the Lord may be found now.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
That's right, call you upon him while he is near. Okay, while you're still able to come out, to the highways and byways, right? While you're still able to go on YouTube and get these different breakdowns, man. All right? Do that right now, man. Don't put the Lord off from day to day. All right? Take advantage of the grace period and righteousness, man. All right? That's very important, man. Because a lot of y'all going to be left out here to get destroyed. You got that Romans 10?
Romans 10.
Yep. 18?
Romans 10 and 15. 18. Yep. Salaki. It says, but have they not heard? But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the ends of the earth.
That's right.
Into the ends of the world.
That's right. So have they not heard? Okay, we understand that you have heard, man. All right, we understand that our apostle elders and great millstones on our apostle heart has been laboring this truth over 30 years, man. All right, going out on the highways and byways, man, preaching this word into our people, man. Telling you everything that you need to know, man. Everything that's necessary for your salvation. All right, and it's even easier for you now, man. All right, by being able to go on the internet, man. All right, and get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, getting the breakdowns, knowing the true name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, knowing the prophecies, knowing what's coming to America, which is Babylon the Great, man. All right, and you see there's different camps throughout the U.S. and throughout the world, man. All right, so we understand that this word is out. You ain't gonna be able to use that excuse that I didn't know, I didn't hear. No, man, because we understand this word is out, man. All right?
That's right.
You got that?
Okay. This is Jeremiah 35 in verse 11. It's Jeremiah 30. Like Jeremiah 30 is verse 7.
Just to show you, what's coming to this place, man. All right, you got it.
It says, alas. Let me go to verse 6.
Yeah, you can
This verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man on his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
That's right, man. A lot of these men out here are gonna be like women during that time, man. Okay, not knowing which way to turn, not knowing who to call on, not knowing what to do, man. A lot of these people out here are gonna be terrified and completely confounded during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Right. All right, and like I just started off with, we've been out here, we're currently doing, making our bodies a living sacrifice, man. All right, so you can receive this word, man. All right, so you can receive everything that you need to know, or everything that's necessary for salvation, leaving you without any excuse. And what we're doing, kicking the blood off our hands, man. As the scripture goes to Ezekiel 33rd chapter, man. All right, so we're warning you before the time of Jacob's trouble, man. When a lot of you are going to be left out here to get destroyed. All right, you got it.
Continuing on. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
That's right.
But he shall be saved out of it.
That's right. It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Hold me, get Romans 9 and 26. Baba Shah, man. And we understand that we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble right now.
That's
right.
right.
We see that the Lord is sending these plagues upon this place, famine, pestilence, and sword. We just seen the earthquake.
Yep.
All right, that's been going on.
Yep.
All right, in Syria and
Turkey,
Salakia, in Syria and Turkey. All right, they just recently reported that it's over 22,000 dead.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's at 25 now.
Yep. You say it's 20 over 25.
I think 25 now.
Like, come on. Yep. And you know that's even more than that, man. All
Right.
And you know you can go and look at the different videos they can digging out the bodies. All right, from the debris. All right, under these rocks, man. All right, man. We understand that the Lord is terrible, man. All right, we understand that it's the Lord that's doing this, man.
That's right.
All right. So, like I was harping back on the point, we understand we're entering the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right. We see, like I just mentioned, the Lord is the one that's bringing these plagues upon this place. Famine, pestilence, the sword, and things are only going to intensify and get worse heading into the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right. We see that things are going to intensify, man. Martial law is going to be declared. We're going to see the military within these cities is going to be checkpoints. All right. We just seen 2 proud women just not worried about anything in the world. All right. A lot of women like that, they're going to be looking for a man of the Lord during that time, man, because there's going to be women that's going to be ravished during the time of Jacob's trouble. Now, children being put to death, man. All these things are coming upon this place, man. We know that our Lord Yahweh will return. All right. With the about angels and chariots with him. And what he's going to do, he's going to be destroying the armies of the earth. All right, destroying you with the individuals and destroying America, which is Babylon the Great, but delivering the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, that remnant. So you got that.
Romans 9. This is Romans 9 and verse 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Slot, you go down 27.
Verse 27.
Yep.
Jesus also cried concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea.
That's right. Even though our people, be as the sand of the sea. All right. If you go to a beach, you can't count all that sand, man. All right. So we understand our people are innumerable, man. All right. So a lot of Israelites. So even though there's a lot of Israelites, what's gonna happen?
Continuing on, a remnant shall be saved.
That's right. A remnant shall be saved. All right, so even though it's a lot of Israelites, only a remnant will be saved, man. All right, so it's not going to be like the time of Egypt, man, when all our people, was delivered out of Egypt, man. Okay, it's only going to be the elect that remnant, okay, that's going to be delivered out of America, which is out of the great. All right, matter of fact, give me Zechariah 13:8. Real quick, just to back up that point, man. We understand that all our people won't be delivered, man. Okay? 13:8.
This is Zechariah 13 and verse 8.
Yep.
And it said, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
That's right. 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. So we understand that 2/3 of our people, they're going to die over here in America, which is Babylon the Great, man. Okay? All our people won't be delivered this go-round, man. Okay? And you see why a lot of our people are refusing to come back to Yahweh. They love the world, man. A lot of them love this damn devil. He's so evil, man. Okay? Follow after his ways. Okay? A lot of them following after the philosophies of this damn devil, man. So you see why they have to go, man. They have to die down here, man. Okay? You continue on that.
Continuing on, but the 3rd shall be left therein.
Yep, but the 3rd shall be left therein, man. Okay, that remnant. All right, that the Lord is going to protect and deliver. You got it. You continue.
And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire.
That's right, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, man. Okay, so Lord, willing to be a part of that number we call ourselves of the hopeful elect. We're going to go through the time of Jacob's trouble, man, as well. Right alongside with the rest of our people, man. Okay, but the difference is it's going to be a standard that's going to be lifted for the elect of the nation of Israel, man. All right, so we're going to see people getting put to death out here, man. All right, we're going to see women getting ravished out here. We're going to see the military within these cities, man. Okay, but we're going to have to continue to have faith in how about you not trying to the end. Okay, we're going to have to continue to believe all the way to those missiles are about to hit this place. Okay, so the Lord is going to bring us through the fire and we'll be a part of that number.
Like what you said, the reason the Lord is lifting up that in that day is because of the brothers putting themselves up as a living sacrifice.
That's right.
To that spiritual power, man. So in that day, the Lord's like, yo, you strove for my standard. You strove towards that more.
Right.
You know, even though our righteousness is filthy rags, the Lord's gonna be like, hey man, you did enough, man. And He gonna lift up a standard towards us because we doing the things. But what for these individuals, it's not, man. So I ain't gonna hold no standard for you. What you put in for? You ain't put in nothing, so you get nothing out of it, man.
That's right. We want to be able to stand with boldness in the day of judgment, man.
Right.
All right. Why? Because we did everything that's required of us, man. Lord, willing the Lord keep the spirit on us to continue to endure, man. Because this thing is gonna pop off at any time now, man. All right. And you don't want to be in the spirit of, damn, man, I could have did more. Damn, see, man, I knew that was I should have came out. You don't want to be in that mindset at that time, man. okay, through the tribulation, all right, family coming up against us, man, okay, these damn devils, you know, plotting against us, man, everything was going through in the world, okay, living in poverty, man, we endured all these things, man,
Yeah,
okay?
and we posted in Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
That we can't say that enough because you got a lot of chicks that want to catch hell and they want to boast in themselves.
Yeah.
No, man, we supposed to catch hell and make it look good, man. And
Right.
when you do look bad, hey, glory to Yahweh Shah, man. Because
That's
we
right.
got a lot of jakes out here in these wayward camps, man.
Yeah.
They try to make it seem as if you're supposed to catch hell. You're supposed to catch hell in these things, man. You're supposed to make it look good to the Lord by not complaining about it, by enduring. That's how you make it look good, man.
That's right. Now, you good, huh? All right? So we got to embrace the suffering, man. All right? Because everything that we're fighting for is going to be worth it, man. All right? The Lord told us, you know, that we're going to receive 100-fold, man. Okay? For everything that we lost, man. Okay? We lost plenty of things in the world. Women, okay? Houses, cars, jobs, different opportunities, man. Okay? We understand we're going to be able to receive that 100-fold, man. If we endure, man. Okay? And don't let a man take our crown, man. All right? Meaning we already have it. Continue on, man.
Continuing on, it says, it will refine them as silver is refined.
God, so they're going to be purified. You got it.
It will try them as gold is tried.
That's right. So we're going to ultimately be tested, man. All right? We gotta be proven, man. All right? And nobody said it was going to be easy, man. All right? But we understand everything we're fighting for is going to be worth it, man. All right? And when you looking back on it, it's going to be like, damn, man. We went through this little suffering, this just going out, you know, to camp and uploading our videos, praying, doing everything that was required of us, and we received all this. Okay? Immortality. Okay? Planets. All the women that you could ever imagine. Plenty of children. Okay? Having the nations under us, man. All right, man, it's gonna be worth it, man. All right, and then you know, receiving just being perfect in the sight of Yahweh Shah, man. All right, receiving that heart of flesh, man. All right, the new covenant. You continue on.
Continuing on, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
Yep.
I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
That's right. Give me Revelation 2 and 10. All right, so we understand, man, the elected nation of Israel, they're going to praise Yahweh Shah for delivering them the progress. All right?
All right, this is Daniel chapter 12 from the top, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
That's right. That's speaking about Michael the Archangel. Okay, so it's going to be so bad that even Michael the Archangel, he's going to have to come back and help us as well, man. All right? You got it out.
Good. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
That's right. And we understand that's speaking about the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right? And you won't be able to say that you haven't heard. We're warning you, man.
Yeah.
We're telling you of all these things before it happens, man. All right? So you can prepare yourself, man. Back to the scripture the brother brought out in Isaiah 55 and 6, man. All right? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, man.
This is scary.
All right?
This
You
is
got
scary.
it.
It says, even to that same time. So the Lord saying, hey, you thought slavery was bad. You thought Jim Crow was bad. Reconstruction was bad. Jim Crow law era was bad. Wait till the time of Jacob's trouble. He said, even until the same time, he was like, with all of these things that I've shown you and done unto you, it can't compare to what I'm going to bring unto you.
Right.
It still hasn't happened yet.
Right.
Right? Continue.
Right. It's like the brother went to, man. It's going to be worse than anything we've ever been through before, man. Think about it's going to be worse than slavery, man.
Man.
That's how bad it's going to be out here, man. And you know it, during the time of slavery, this damn devil, he was looking for that free labor. All right, looking to part from our people, man. All right, he wasn't just looking to destroy all of our people during that time, man. No, man, he was looking to receive the benefits from our people labor, that free labor. All right, during the time of trouble, all right, it's going to be worse, man. These devils that, like Scripture goes into the 2nd Timothy 16th chapter, it said that they shall be like a madman, sparing none. They ain't gonna be looking to spare nobody during that time. You ain't married, you were on Lord of Lords, he's going to be looking to put you to death, man.
Right.
So you see how it's going to be worse than slavery, man. Worse than anything we ever been through, man. And we're constantly warning you. You got that.
Continuing, it says, even to that same time, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
That's right. Give me that Revelation 2 and 10. Everyone that should be found written in the book, and the elect of the nation of Israel will be found written in the book of life, man. Okay, so we understand that Lord will protect and deliver the elect. Okay, that written. So Lord willing, we be a part of it. We just gotta continue to stay the course, man. We ain't got nothing to worry about out here. All right?
This Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
That's right. The Lord told us, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Okay? We understand. We got the playbook of this damn devil, man. Like I just brought out in 2nd Ezra 16, the 16th chapter, man, about how they should be like a madman sparing none. We know this damn devil's going to be looking to destroy us. Revelation 12 and 12, we know this devil's going to come down with great wrath. Okay? What's that? Matthew 10 and 34. Okay? So we 10 and 34 on down. We understand about the division among households, okay, our family members, all right? We understand there's going to be a famine, all right? We understand all these things is going to be going on during the time of Jacob's trouble, okay? We understand there's going to be certain brothers, you know, that will be beheaded, man, okay? We understand all the things that we're going to go through, man. We know that these damn devils going to be looking to roll on us. Some of us are going to go into those freedom camps. Some families will be separated, all right? But the Lord told us for none of those things that thou shalt suffer. Or paraphrase. So we don't support none of this, man. All right?
All right, this is 2nd Ezra 9 and 13. And it says, therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished. Yeah, I know when we hear these terrorists, hey man, you'll worry. It's like, damn, I can go this way, I can hit this guy. Hey man, if you're doing the work in the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that shouldn't be your worries, man.
That's right.
All right, we ain't focused on death, we focused on life, man.
That's right.
All right, it says, I'll start back. And therefore thou be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is and for whom the world is created. Hey, but the point is hey, you understand that the judgment's coming, man. And as we invoke Jake to come into this walk, and we do it, but we persuade men by the terrors of the Lord. Right. We understand through that persuasion. Hey, so how do I be saved? Yeah, now you talk. Now that's the right question, right? Yeah. How am I to live? Because we understand the judgment to come. So don't worry about the judgment to come. That's gonna be what it is. Focus on life, man, and how to do the things that are pleasing in the sight of the Most High that they receive salvation.
Right.
Revelation 2 and 10 continuing on, and it says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
That's right, see? Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. So we understand some of us will be, you know, some of us will go into those FEMA camps, man. All right, some of us are going to be gathered up, and we're going to be put in those prisons. All right, we already know it, man. All right, so that's why you can't be offended in that time, man. Right. The Lord already told you. All right? You should be glad that you will be found worthy enough to go through for the Lord's name's sake.
Yeah.
Continuing on, it says that ye may be tried.
That you may be tried, man. We're going to be tested. So it's hard for you to be tested, man. All right? Are you going to pass this test or are you going to fold, man? All right? What we see is it's a test, man. You got it.
Good. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
That's right. You shall have tribulation 10 days. We understand that 10 days represents completion, man. All right? That's a complete amount of time. You got it.
Be thou faithful unto death.
Be thou faithful unto death, man. All right? So, man, that's going to be an extremely shameful thing for somebody to fold at the last second, man. All right? You already think about it. Some of us may be in those freedom camps. All right? These damn devils may try to torture us. All right? Get us to fold. All right? Try to get us to take that chip. All right? You got to maintain your integrity during that time, man. All right? Just understand the scriptures. We're going to know that the return of the Lord is near, man. We're going to understand, man, hey, man, we at the end. We at the end of this thing, man. So, man, to hell with your seed, all right? To hell with your system, man. All right? We understand that we fight immortality, man. fight to get up out of here, fight to be a part of that number, man.
Right.
All right? You don't want to fold at the end. That's going to be extremely shameful. You don't want to come back like, man, through the loins of the lake, like, man, I almost had it. I was almost there. This damn devil got me. Nah, man, we ain't planning on this devil getting us, man. We ain't planning on that, man. All right? So we got to be faithful unto death, man. All right? And we understand, man, that the ones, that die first, all right, we understand they're going to come after Yahushua in chariots, man. All right? Yeah.
And I will give thee a crown of life.
That's right. And I will give you a crown of life, man. That's what we're fighting for, man. That immortality, man. All right? Receiving those new bodies, all right? That's what we're fighting for, man. Being able to receive, all the things, that was promised to us, man. All right? Having the nations in subjection, man. Under our feet, man. All right? This is what we're fighting for, man. Matter of fact, real quick, give me John 14:2. Real quick, man. All right? That's what we're fighting for, man. That crown of life, man. All right? You don't want this devil, all right, to get you to fold during these times, man.
This is John chapter 14, verse 2. In my Father's house are many mansions.
That's right. In my Father's house are many mansions, man. Okay? What's the house of the Lord, man? The universe. All right? And it says many mansions. All right? What's the mansions, man? That's those other planets, man. All right? You got it.
It says, if it were not so, I would have told you.
That's right. We understand that the Lord is not a man that he should lie. All right? So the Lord said this, man. It's the truth. It's the truth. So
It says, I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, and I come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
That's right, man. And if I'm not mistaken, it was just a recent report, about how there's different new planets, that they're seeing that's similar to the size of Earth, man. Okay, so we understand that the Lord is doing this, man. All right, so you have to understand what you're fighting for, man. All right, do you want to receive immortality, man? Receiving 100-fold for everything that you lost, all right, during this time, man. And we understand we're not really living right now anyway, man.
Right.
All right? So why fold to remain under Esau's system, man? All right? That's like I mentioned, that's an extremely shameful thing, man. All right, give me
This is Romans 8:35. Separate us from the love of the Mashiach.
That's right. You got it.
Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? So these are all really rhetorical questions.
Yeah. So yeah, like the brother just brought out, man. Are you gonna let any of these things separate you, man, from the love of Yahushua, man? No, man. All right, we're not gonna let none of this separate us, man. And so we're ready, we're prepared to endure all things, man. All right, all the things we gotta go through in this life, man. We gotta go through it because, like the scripture goes to. Matter of fact, hold me 1 Corinthians 10:13. Baba Kashab, reread that out.
Romans chapter 8, verse 35.
Yep.
Who shall separate us from the love of the Mashiach?
Yep.
Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter.
That's right, man. We're counted as sheep for the slaughter down here. Okay, and who is the one, that's looking to slaughter us, man? This damn devil, Esau Edom. All right, so you're gonna let any of these things separate you from the love of Yahushua, man? No, man, we're not gonna let none of this separate us, man. All right, tribulation, all right, famine, distress, all these different things. We can't let anything separate us from the love of Yahushua, man. All right, so you gotta be prepared to go through all things, man. All right, because that's why it's very important to know what you're fighting for, man. You gotta count the cost, man. All right, because all those things that the brother read in that particular scripture, we're not gonna let any of that separate us from the love of Yahushua, man. All right, you got that out?
This 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful.
That's right. We understand the Lord is faithful. Man. All right, you got it.
Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
That's right, man. So we understand the Lord is not going to put more on you than you can handle, man. Okay, we understand the Lord is a righteous power, man. All right, so like I always like to go into, man. All right, you gotta believe in yourself, man. All right, believe that you can get through the things that were set up for you to go through in this truth, man. All right, because you gotta understand how the things that you went through, how it can help another brother, man. All right, because there's certain individuals that can fall out about the smallest things. All right, it could be an individual that can fall out about a woman, a job, an opportunity. All right, his kids. All right, you don't want to fall out about these things. Going back, to that separation that the brother read in Romans 8 chapter. We can't let nothing separate us from the love of Yahweh, man. All right, all us brothers, we've been through different things. We have lost houses. Speak for myself, lost house, job opportunities, cars, women, all these things. But it may be another brother that may not have went through it. All right, and another brother may come to you and ask you how you dealt with these things. All right, to edify, to build that brother up. Like, well, damn, this brother went through this. What I look like falling out about it.
Questions, man.
Yeah.
And those full of questions be those that the Lord causes Jake to ask certain questions that he gonna go through that, man. And it be elder brothers to give him, like the brother Abba Baji. That brother moved like 12 times in 1 year, man. So what does any brother in this camp look like crying about the problems of what it had, what he got to go through to move, and everything that goes in between that, man. All the logistics that go between. His brother went through it, so can you, man. We have those examples. You're going to be an example, man. You got to stay.
I just said, going back to Abba, he also mentioned you got to be your own biggest cheerleader, man. Just to get these fiery trials and these temptations, you can't just fall out because you lost your job or a woman or whatever the case may be, a car. You know what I'm saying? Many of us lost that, man. We all catch that fire when we first come in. But you got to be your own biggest cheerleader. Like, I'm going to endure. I'm going to make it. It's all dealing with confidence, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You got confidence, man. All right, talk yourself up sometimes. Right. Yep. You got to have that faith, man. All right, with faith. All right? You can't just think like, man, I done got brought this long. I done been in this long. I don't know if the Lord dealing with me now. No, man. You got brought into this for a reason, man. All right? You preaching correct doctrine. All right? Out here teaching our people, man. Doing everything that's required of you. Okay? Why would the Lord want to destroy you, man? What you're supposed to be doing?
Have a great support system, man.
Yeah.
We have the best support system that any man can ever desire or dream of, man.
That's right.
Hey, the brother mentioned, the Lord has many mentions, and that's waiting for the elect. Why not try to, build yourself up to get to that level, man?
I got a precept for the brother. This is John chapter 15, verse 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. That's what the brother's going into. You got to believe in yourself, man. Remember that the Lord chose you, man. There it is. You got billions of people on the planet Earth. You're calling on the name of Yahweh. You're watching this message. You're on the other side of the camp. You on this side of the camp, man. The Lord chose us, man. I ain't do this myself, man. Right? It says, and ordain you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain. That whatsoever ye ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. So you have to believe, you got to understand the Lord called us in this, man. If you can't believe in yourself, believe in the Lord, man. You understand the prophecy, you understand the breakdowns.
Right.
Believe in the fact that he chose you, man. If you can't believe in yourself. And Lord didn't bring me in. I tell myself that daily, man.
Right.
He ain't bring me in this for no reason.
Right.
It's to what? To bring forth fruit, meet for repentance, man, that I may receive the salvation, man.
That's right. And the scripture go into it about how no man can come to me unless the Father draw him. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So we understand that it's actually the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, that's drawing you to Yahweh Shah. All right? And that's heavy, man. All right? You got to believe these things, man. The Lord's not bringing you in this to destroy you, man. All right? When you look at to preach this word of time, people are looking to preach the correct doctrine. All right? What'd you say?
I was repeating you.
Looking to do everything that's necessary for your salvation. Why would the Lord want to destroy you, man? You got to be confident, man. You got that Ezekiel 33, and I want to say, is it 10 or 11? Bible Kashaf. Yep. And you can, you still got the Revelation.
This is chapter 33, 10.
Let's see. 11.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 11.
Yep.
Say unto them, as I live, saith Yahweh, ho!
Yep.
I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked.
See that? See, the Lord doesn't even take pleasure in the death of the wicked. So that shows you how merciful the Lord is. All right? The Lord will not let you repent. All right? You turn away from the wicked ways. All right? You continue on there.
It says, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked,
Yep.
but that the wicked turn from his evil way and live.
That's right. So Lord, right, that you turn from your evil ways and live, man. Okay? Put away the ways of this world, man. All right? Put away, the ways of following after Esau, man. Okay? Following after the things that you knew when you was younger. Okay? But it wasn't the correct way. It wasn't the ways of Yahweh shot. Okay? Put those evil ways away, man. Okay? Don't be looking to commit adultery, all right, with your brother's wife, man. All right? Don't be looking to do these wicked things, man. You don't want to look to destroy your temple, man. All right? So put away all your evil ways, man. All right? And the scripture goes into it about how to obey is better than sacrifice, man. So the Lord wants you to be obedient, man. You got it.
It says, but that the wicked turn from his way and live, turn ye from your evil ways. For why will ye die, O house of Israel?
That's a question mark at the end. Okay? But why would ye die, O house of Israel? So ask yourself, like, why would you die? I'm merciful unto you. I'm telling you to turn from your wicked ways, man. Get right, man. All right? Follow after me. All right? Keep the ways of Yahweh. All right? The Lord is extremely merciful, and the more you go through these different scriptures, man, you see that, man. All right? You see the Lord had mercy on us, man. All right? Being able to come into this, man, we was filthy in the world, man. Okay? Not knowing we was coming and going, man. Okay? But the Lord found us worthy enough, okay, to come into this, man. The one of y'all about to shot. Okay? Because we understand it's not about all righteousness, man.
Earlier, and then Solomon was encouraged that because he said it is done that he would not sin. He was doing right and right. That was good. He was still sin. Yeah. So in that regard, and based on what Solomon said, none that sin is nobody one man that don't sin. How can sin be the mark of the beast?
Right. That don't make sense. The sin is not the mark of the beast, man. Okay? Sin is not the mark of the beast. We understand what the mark of the beast is. Okay? Matter of fact, anybody got that sign? All right? We understand what the MOTB is, man. Okay? It's that C here, man. Okay? That's what it is. Again, it's not sin. It's the CHIP. All right? And if you take this CHIP, okay, anywhere in your body, all right, we understand that you're going to get destroyed if you take this, man. That's what the MOTB is, man. It's not sin. Give me that Revelation 22.
Bring it out.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the...
Real quick. Who's the ones that going to keep the word of the Lord's patience?
Right.
The elect.
Right.
All right? The true prophets of Yahweh. All right? Going back to the first scripture we brought up. Okay? Coming out here, making our bodies a living sacrifice, man. Okay? Not taking up arms. Okay? Being carnal. Trying to build a military. All right? And some of these guys want to do. All right? Thinking that we're going to come up against Esau by our own power and by our own might. All right? No, man. We're the ones that's keeping the word of the Lord's patience, man. All right? Because we understand that vengeance is the Yahweh. All right? Read it from the top of it.
Kind. This Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10.
Yep.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience,
Yep.
I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
That's right. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. What's the hour of temptation? All right? It's when this MOT, which is the MOT, is made mandatory. Okay? Across the whole world. Okay? And you won't be able to buy or sell without taking the C hip. The C hip is the MOTP. It's not sin, man. All right? Read that again.
Kind. Verse 10 again. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience,
Yep.
I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
That's right. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So what? The Lord is going to protect the elect during the hour of temptation, man. When this RFID CHIP, which is the MOTV, is made mandatory, the Lord is going to protect the elect during that time, man. All right? The Lord is going to put the spirit on the elect to resist taking this CHIP, which is going to be made mandatory, man. While a lot of y'all are going to fold out here. Why? Because they are the ones that kept the word of the Lord's patience, man. All right? They did what was required.
You know how you know this is the truth, right? They tell you, if you want to know what the truth is, see what happens when you talk about those who basically can't talk.
Who's the power?
Because the brothers, right? Elders, we all gotta use certain type of language when we speak about this.
Right.
You gotta say MOTV, you gotta say C-hip, you gotta say certain code words and phrases. And that's how you know this is the truth, because if it was some bullshit, right? You got a million goddamn flat earth theories out there on video, YouTube land, that they'll never demonetize, they'll never take down.
Kyrie said that they didn't true when he was talking about flat earth.
Right.
But when we talk about this though, they mess up the stream. They bring we get strikes on the videos. We gotta take the videos down. But when they did the goddamn 4-hour long stream on how this ain't
5 hours.
5 hours. That shit went straight through.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. That's how you know this is the truth, man. Because you can't talk about it.
They're not going into words. WFI, they're not going into words. They're not proving anything to preacher. Just off of that very verse alone. They don't teach in our temptation implementation of the mark of the beast. But when you go into that term temptation, you get a root word pirmasa. Now the root word of pirmasa is peron, which means piercing. All right, it means to try by piercing. So what is that talking about? What's that talking about?
Right. We know that the only thing that's talking about is when this RFID CHIP is made mandatory, man, across the whole world. Man.
Bring it out,
right? That's what he's speaking about. You continue on that.
Continuing on, verse 10, and it reads, it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
That's right. So it's going to come upon all the world. You ain't going to be able to go to Russia and use FRNs, man. All right? We understand that this chip is going to be made mandatory across the whole earth.
They're going to use the Russian ruble in that day. They're using the Russian ruble.
Right. That's how you're going to buy and sell, man. All right? By way of having the CHIP. All right? In your body, man. And don't be simple. If you take it anywhere, you're going to get destroyed anywhere. Because there's a lot of simple niggas that may try to play like that during that time. You've been warned. Oh, they said the last minute you said this. Yeah. All right. See how that works for you.
That man, the Lord just didn't care about it. He just go ahead and do it.
You try that if you want to and watch what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're going to get destroyed. I put it in my foot.
Right.
We warned you. Don't take it at all, man. You got it. You feel shut up. Yeah. Trying to find a loophole, man. That's how Jake did. It's something, got to be some type of loophole. They said, I did it this way because my family still got to eat. Like, come on, man.
They just want to make an excuse to lose.
Yeah, homie, Isaiah 65, you know.
Bring it up. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast with thy hand, that no man think like now.
That's right. That's what you understand. The Lord's coming quickly. All right, we know this is the but we know the Lord is coming quickly. All right? We know that our Lord is going to return. He's got an angel in the He's going to return from the east. And right what he's going to do? Destroy the armies of the earth that's going to be gathered together over there in the valley of the house of Hot, which means your house judge. He's going to come over here to America, which is Babylon. Right? All right? So we understand these things, man. We understand the Lord is coming quickly, man. All right? And what is that? Can you read the last verse? Well, the end of the show?
It says, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
That's right, that no man take thy crown, man. So what does that mean? We already got our crown, man. Okay? And by you receiving that MOTV, okay? All right? Which is the RFID, you made the man take your crown, man. By doing that, because guess what? You just ultimately chose your side, man. All right? By taking this CHIP, you said that you saw you as your God, man. All right? You let devil take your crown, man.
Yeah.
This 2 Corinthians
chapter 2, verse 11.
Yep.
Yeah, called it earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us,
Yep.
for we are not ignorant of his devices.
That's right. For we are not ignorant of his devices, nor will we be a part of the elect to call ourselves in the hope of the elect. This damn devil, he ain't gonna get an advantage over us. We got the playbook going through this damn devil playbook constantly, bringing it out like, oh, we know the playbook, so we call him. Go ahead, call him, man. You ain't gonna get an advantage over us, man. We got the ups on you damn devils, man. Right. All right, what's one of the devices of Esau? His media, okay? And through his media, he's deceiving a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people, they're gonna see, you see through Bible movies, okay, how these people are getting prepared to take the CH out of them. All right, so how much more when these damn devils say, oh, you can't walk? All right, take this. You'll be able to walk with him. All right, they'll be able to heal you like you would. They'll be able to heal you from all these certain things. A lot of you people are going to fall. All right, you're going to be open to, well, I haven't walked in 10, 15 years. You're going to get a lot of y'all niggas like that, right? Entertaining him, man. So we understand that his media is one of his devices, that main device is that CHRP.
Yep.
Okay?
Bishop had went into it like 3 years back. Going to that word, I should go into the etymology. It goes into an instrument that separates the device. An instrument to separate you. What is that instrument? It's the chip. Separate us from our power, man. Why? Because that's Jake ultimately saying that, you know, hey, they would Esau's plan.
Yep. Real quick, Matthew 6. Matthew 6. So yeah, man, these damn devils, you're not gonna get advantage of what's going on. The Lord keeps still on us, okay, to continue to bring it out, okay, to continue to expose the damn devil, okay, to continue to endure, man, okay, and resist taking it, man, okay, because we understand, man, we can't resist it without the Lord, all right, so that's why you can't be proud in that time, all right, because guess what, you're gonna be tested, man. All right, you're gonna be okay. We're gonna see you gonna really stand on it. Right. All right, that's why we're not being over boastful. All right, standing like, yeah, man. I ain't worried about it. I know I ain't gonna take it. We'll see in that spirit.
We don't know. We'll see.
Right, we're gonna see, man. Lord willing, Lord keep the spirit on us to resist taking it, man. Because there's gonna be a lot of you so-called tough guys that's gonna take it in that day, man.
Yep.
And I was speaking about it, new day, it was MOTV. It is gonna be shameful, man. You got that?
No man can serve two masters.
No man can serve two masters. So that's why you can't be surrounded with peace in this life.
Okay, good.
Okay? And it's gonna get to a point that you're gonna ultimately have to choose a side anyway, man. You ain't gonna be describing this for too much longer, man, because it's a lot of you. Yep. Oh, we're gonna relocate. Yeah, we're gonna relocate. So you can reread that.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. It says, no man can serve two
So
masters,
that's right. You can't serve two masters, man. You're gonna have to pick a side. You got
for either he will hate the one and love the other.
That's right. For either he will hate the one and who he hate. Esau and who he loves. How about him now with Shah? Okay, you understand you can't serve the God of this world, Satan, and serve the God of the Bible. You have to pick a side, man. All right? For a lot of these striving ass niggas, man. You got it?
It says, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
Yep.
He cannot serve God and mammon.
That's right. He cannot serve God and mammon. Okay, when you go into mammon, it goes into money, man. Okay, and just harking back on our point, it's going to be a lot of guys, especially, you know, these celebrities, okay, these Jay-Z's of the world, Kanye's, a lot of these professional athletes, man. A lot of them, they're going to fold during that time, man. A lot of them are going to take the CHIP. Why? Because they ain't going to want to use the things that they work all their life for. You know, all my life I've been working to the league. I've been working to hold the code, and I'm going to lose it all. Nah, man. That's why you see that you can't be attached to this world. Because a lot of you guys are going to fall behind it, man. Okay? Matter of fact, give me Michael 2 and 10. Okay?
Yeah, we got everyday examples here. Look at your Stephen A. Smith. Look at your Killer Mike. Look at your Umar Johnson.
Right.
When they first come on the scene, and the reason they even gain notoriety is because of what? They're actually calling out particular evils of Esau. They're speaking on behalf of the people. But as lo and behold, as long as time goes along, what? They begin to serve that money.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that message changed. All of a sudden, they ain't got love for Jake like how they once had 10 years ago. All of a sudden, now it's all about the love of the bag, man. It's all about, hey, as long as you ain't fumbling the bag, it's okay to trim your ways, man. Hey, we ain't in that spirit over here, man. We wasn't taught that, man.
Right. Because the Lord's my nation, that really reflects the whole nation. Right? You see the Lord's callings, okay? You don't know where it's that's reflecting the state of our whole nation. All right, that shows you the position that we're all in, man. Okay, so it doesn't matter if a couple niggas is billionaires, man. All right, when the Lord's our people don't have nothing to their name, man.
Right.
All right, so what you selling out for, man? A lot of these niggas are selfish. Okay, a lot of these guys are greedy. A lot of these guys are evil, man. All right, you got that?
All right. This is Micah 2 and 10.
Yep.
And it reads, arise ye and depart.
That's right, arise and depart. So we have to depart from this place spiritually. Going back to the point, a lot of these guys, they don't want to depart from this place spiritually. Why? Because of the bad. And because of the contracts and investments they have with Esau in this world. All right? They don't want to lose it. All right? They're not doing anything to compromise it. Okay? So that's why a lot of these guys won't come out. All right? They're not doing anything to compromise their bad. All right, yeah, we see the videos. All right, but hey, I'm gonna continue to act like I don't know it. So where's the Christmas shit? All right, what mama doing for Thanksgiving? That's what a lot of you guys are on, man. When you know better, man. Been a lot of this knowing for years. 5, 10 years could have been elders in this, man. It's a damn shame, man. But you want to act like you know something around a nigga that don't know no better, man. Yeah. You ever heard about? Yeah, I came across a video. I've been doing that 10 years ago. Okay. Boy, ain't seen you in 10 years.
Exactly.
Nigga.
Yeah, well, hey, you got Jake that be tiptoeing. You got Jake that be tiptoeing. You know, we see him once a month.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
just that's sometime shit, man.
Yeah.
Hey, either you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man. If you're gonna serve the Lord, serve the Lord. You know, talking about you know who.
Yeah, in Revelation,
Nah, for real though.
From the paraphrase, and he go to it about because you knew war was speaking out of my mouth. From
Shit.
serving me, Lord ain't gonna have nothing to do with you, man. So that's why, man, you gotta be hot or cold. You gotta choose a side, man. All right? You got that out.
All right, continuing on. For this is not your rest.
That's right. This isn't our rest. Somebody home, Hebrews 13 and 14. Baba Kashaf. We understand this place ain't our rest, man. We see the Esau still ruling, all right, going around the earth being a complete devil, all right, still depriving these different nations of their resources. We still at the bottom, okay? This nigga still not suffering to let us know who we are, right alongside the other nations. All right, so we understand the position that we're in. We understand this is not rest. We got that picture.
Hebrews 13 and 14.
Yep.
For here have we no continuing city.
That's right. For him, we know particular city. Okay, so we understand we don't have a particular city. So they rock towards us, the place we call home. Okay, you see that our people are scattered, and you see the Roman bringing his feet in our land right now, man. Doing all sorts of profane things.
But we seek one to come.
That's right. What we seek one to come. What we seek the kingdom of heaven. All right. That's what we're seeking to come, man. This is what we're fighting for, man. All right. We don't want to continue, all right, and live in this place, man. America, which is Babylon, and wherever else we scattered under the vibration, under the leadership of Esau, man. Continue on that, Mike. That's it.
God. Continuing on in Micah, because it is polluted.
That's right. This place is polluted, man. Look around, man. This place is extremely polluted, man. And getting up every day is extremely vexing. Okay, that's why we ask the Lord how long, man. Okay, waiting for the Lord to destroy this place, man. Okay, but we don't let you
It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
That's right, it says it shall destroy you. And we see how it destroyed our people. That was prime example. Still going around calling yourself black, Latino, Native American, worshiping these false gods, still celebrating, these pagan holidays, man. Okay? A lot of our people don't know who their power is, man. So we see how this place has destroyed our people, man. Okay, but it says even with the sword of destruction. Okay, so we understand the ones that refuse to come back to God, the ones that want to continue to follow after the ways of our oppressor, you're going to ultimately get physically destroyed down here in America, which is Babylon the Great, man. Okay, and what's coming? We always go to the point, nuclear destruction. Okay, that's what's coming to America. All right, and we're constantly warning our people. Well, somebody know Yep, Malachi 4:1. All right, we always going to the point. Yep, America, which is Babylon the Great, place is going to be destroyed.
That shall burn as an oven.
That's right. Behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven. What's that day that's coming to burn as an oven? In this place, America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed, okay, by way of those missiles and concentrated fire from the chariots, man. That's the day that's coming that's going to burn as an oven. You can tell you what.
And all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
They're going to get destroyed. Who's proud? First and foremost, Esau. This nigga's the proudest, okay? The other nations. And 2/3 of our people are proud too, man. Okay, because a lot of our people, they want to follow the ways of Esau, man. They want to walk like Esau, talk like Esau, okay? They love being, under the rulership of this damn devil, man. Okay, so these proud niggas, they're gonna get destroyed too, man. Okay, that's why she's going to about join hand, so this shall not go unpunished, man. So you niggas gonna get destroyed right along this damn devil, man. Right,
Continue on. In the day that comes shall burn them up.
You're gonna get burned up, man. That's plain, man. And we're constantly warning you. We're telling you everything you need to know. Telling you to repent to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Telling you, like we brought out the first scripture, Romans 10, chapter 1, by the all right, telling you, showing you the right way, man. Telling you to choose life. But the ones of you that refuse it, all right, refuse to repent to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, refuse to do as a part of you, you're gonna be caught up in that lake of fire.
It says, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
That's right. That shall leave them neither root nor branch, man. Okay, so we understand once this place is destroyed, that's it. It's not going to be a damn Edomite, nephew, and build this place back up all over again. No, man. This place is going to be completely destroyed. Esau is never going to come back to land ever again. Okay, even though we was looking at other parts of the earth, okay, and man, right here.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25. It says, before it says 26, it says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord. And that destroying mountain is Esau, because the mountain is a representation of the government. It says, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And we know that's Esau through his policies, through his philosophies and doctrine, and he destroyed the entire planet. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, because going up in the cliffs of the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. So the Lord said, yo, I'm going to make you a burnt government and destroy a desolate government. So I continue. It says, verse 26, and they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord.
That's great, man. This place is going to be desolate forever, man. All right? Like, that's a beautiful precept, man. Like we're just going to, this place won't ever be built back up. And this place is going to be left as a memorial of what not to be. Matter of fact, what's that? I'll give you Isaiah, the 13th chapter. I want to say it's around the 20th verse. Around the 20th verse. So you can't say you just start at 18 and 19.
It says, this is Isaiah 13 in verse 18. Their bones, I will start immediately with you.
It means to speak about the rest of the Lord. You can start off the rest of this miracle.
Which shall not require silver, and as for gold, they shall not deny it.
That's right. So we can say we're not going to pay
their bones also shall dash the young men to pieces.
Speaking about those missiles, and
and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
That's right. No mercy upon pregnant women. They're going to be able to destroy anybody that's left down here, or anybody that's in America to that mother. Okay? They're not going to be merciful unto the people. You got it?
Their eyes shall not spare children.
It's going to be children that's going to get destroyed. You got it?
In Babylon, the glory of kingdom,
Yep.
the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency.
That's right. This place took on the ancient philosophers of the Babylonians and Canaanites. You got it?
Shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and
What
Gomorrah.
happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? Fire and brimstone was burning down from heaven. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. So you understand, during these times, this place is going to be destroyed by way of fire as well, by way of those icy years and 200 years. You got it?
Verse 20, and it shall never be inhabited.
And it shall never be inhabited. So we know once it's been destroyed, that's it, man. It won't ever be inhabited. Ever again, man. You got it?
Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
It shall be dwelt in from generation to generation. So you ain't gonna be nobody over having sons and their sons coming up after them. Okay, continuing on this place. No, man. Okay, nobody's gonna come back over once this place is destroyed. All right? And nobody's gonna be left over. You got it?
Neither shall the Arabians pitch tent there.
That's neither shall the Arabians pitch tent there. There's a lot of Arabs and over here, a lot of businesses, okay, selling out people a lot of vulnerable things, bad meat, all type of cigarettes and tobacco, all right, selling out people all sorts of things. You understand? They're not gonna be over here, all right?
Neither shall the shepherds make their bones there.
That's right. Neither shall the shepherds make their bones there. Nobody's gonna go in after the destruction of the heavens and the earth. We're going to let the next verse continue on the spirit.
Yeah, some of the precepts that the brother brought out were they coincide with this chapter, right? Because these are the times that we're in. As a matter of fact, Bible says Revelation 19 verse 10. Bible says, right? These are the times that we're in. We were given multiple warnings, man, right? And this word has been going up throughout the world, man, the four corners of the earth, telling you the times that we are in, right? Like the seven wolves. And now, high time, all the time that we're in right now, it's high time we got check the sea. There were signs given to us, man, that are in the scriptures, the prophecies, which prophecy means to say before it happens. You know what I'm saying? And those signs, like the brother brought out beautifully, at the end is what? Nuclear destruction upon America. America will be desolated, man.
All right.
1810. 1910. Okay.
Yeah, so this is Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see that thou do it not.
Yeah, this is right? This is John the Revelator, man. Angel speaking to him right now. And you know, hey man, see, the image that Esau put out to you is not the image that is according to the Bible. Let's put it that way. You see an angel, it ain't gonna be no Cupid naked baby, right? With wings, blowing kids at people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it ain't gonna be these weird depictions like you see in different movies and stuff. When certain men, sometimes when they saw some of the angels, man, they were actually bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So this man saw the power coming from this angel because of the power of the heavenly Father. He actually fell to his feet because he said he was jealous fish, right? And he probably thought it was something he worshipped. But he said, see thou do it not, because he's not the heavenly Father, right? Tell me about the shit.
Come. It said, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren.
Those are our celestial brothers, man. That's it.
And have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship God. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
Worship Yahushua outside, to the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So we are to speak prophecy, man. Right? We're not talking about like in black-owned businesses, black marriage, right? We're not talking about any of that stuff. We are the spirit of prophecy, man. That's what the prophets do. They prophesy. So, like the brother was going into beautifully, we prophesying it down for all this destruction, right? And what's going to happen before the destruction? Jacob's trouble, our temptation. Revelation chapter 8, verse 1. And when he had opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven about the space of half an hour. And I saw the 7 angels which stood before Yahweh. Also, I went into that 3rd verse, going into how the prophet of God had seen many visions in that space of time. Verse 2, and I saw that 7 angels which stood before Yahweh, and to them were given 7 trumpets.
Right, and 7 trumpets. And 7 just means completion, right? Right, it's a completion. Numerous number of atrocities that are going to take place here in America. And these trumpets are the indicators of those actual
I don't know. I got incense though.
going to happen. Certain events that's going to take place that's going to be pivotal to the downfall of Babylon, which is America. The word Babylon actually means confusion, right? And that's what America is. It's full of confusion, man. When you look around, what do you see, right? Some people who don't even know their own gender, man, right? Some people don't even know when they were born, what gender they came out of, right? If the doctor says that's a boy, you got people looking at him like he's crazy. Why are you calling him a boy? You gotta let them pick their own pronouns. That's confusion, man. Right? If you allow a grown man to go into a bathroom and if that bathroom is not identical to what his gender is, that is confusion. So that's why there's confusion, and those 7 trumpets are the events that are going to take place here. Literally the downfall of this confusion now is proven. Revelation.
Sorry, top again.
There you go.
Revelation 8:3. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all the saints upon the golden altar which was before the throne.
Psalms 41, verse 2. Right, and the saints and those saints are the 144,000 and 1/3, but mainly the prophets that are actually offering up those sacrifices. Those sacrifices are what we're doing actually today, right? Going out and preaching the word, going out and speaking the truth, right? Worshiping the Sabbath, holding the Sabbath, keeping the Sabbath, keeping the high holy days, right? Our prayers, right? Offering our bodies up to living sacrifices. The spiritual incense. These are because before Yahweh came on the scene, there was the giving of animals, right? So you would slaughter a dove, and you would offer that unto a sacrifice to the Heavenly Father, right? Through the priest, the first kid goats, the sheep, the different animal sacrifices that were there before Yahweh Shai came into the scene. And now we have Yahweh Shai. Right now, our living bodies are sacrificed, right? The sacrifices we do now are more spiritual than they are carnal, than they are physical.
Yeah, because what you said, that's a good truth. Okay. Yeah, so I got that. This is Psalms chapter 148, verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel.
Even the children of Israel. So who are the saints, right? Because some people say that you got woman Catholicism talking about Saint Mary, right? But the saints are the men of the Lord that are here speaking this truth. Yeah, Mother Teresa, she's not a saint, man, right? And then you got them calling themselves certain saints, but they're not even of the children of Israel. The scripture said the saints are the children of Israel.
It says, and people near unto him praise ye Yahweh.
Those are the people near unto Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, right? When we read Amos chapter 3, it says, you only have I known. Right? The Most High said, you only have I known, talking about these so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. You are the saints, right? The men out here pushing this truth, that sign the crime, that receive that mark, right? That righteous mark, those are the saints. So that when you go back to Revelation 8, the sacrifices that are being made to the saints, so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, prophets of Yahweh on their side, the works that we getting out there on the highways and the byways. That's that incense, man. That's what we're offering up. No more animal sacrifices. We don't do that anymore.
Right, come on.
Yeah.
You fast? Our prayers wouldn't even work without there you go.
Right.
But also when we fast, right? We came into this truth and gave up worldly things, man. Lusts of the flesh. These are the sacrifices, man. That's the incense, man. This is spiritual now. It's the prayer. You know what I'm saying? The prayer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're not doing it. We're not sacrificing no more. And on top of that, whatever that you do in this truth, the works that you do in this truth is also the sacrifice. Coming out here in the highways and byways to wake up the elect. That's the sacrifice.
That's why the scripture says, when you just brought out, Revelation 3 and 10, because God has kept the word of my patience.
Yep.
That's the sacrifice. When you go to the term patience, it means to suffer.
Yeah.
And so that's the suffer. What are you suffering for? Though? You're suffering for the testimony of Yahweh. That's the sacrifice.
Yahushua became the ultimate sacrifice. And aren't we following the footsteps of Yahushua? So we gotta put our bodies. That's why he said, if any man follow me, you gotta bear your own cross. So what does that mean? That means you gotta put your own self on the cross. Bear that cross. So we're sacrifices.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 141, verse 2. And it reads, let my prayer be set before thee as incense, and the lifting up my hands as the evening sacrifice.
See, there you go. All right, let the prayers. So when we go into Revelation chapter 8, it's the saints that were praying to the Most High, right? When we were in Egypt, what happened? Right? We were crying unto the Heavenly Father. And he heard that. He heard that through the prayers, and he sent Moses. The same thing is happening today, man. The Lord said there's nothing new under the sun. Right? So what's happening before is happening now, but except for this is going to be like until what nobody has ever seen, man. It's all the spirit. It's all the spirit.
Verse 4. And the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before Yahweh out of the angel's hand.
Yeah, we established who the saints were, and we established what that sacrifice and that incense is.
And the angel took censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and earthquakes. That's talking about destruction. Oh, that's okay. Verse 6. And the 7 angels had the 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound. And the first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood.
Yeah, because, all right, so basically, right now is what you're actually seeing taking place in the world, right? Such as in Turkey right now, right? With these earthquakes that are going on that are such magnitude that it's damn near wiping out the whole damn, certain parts of the community, the whole damn states, right? Blocks, neighborhoods is being destroyed. Same thing that Turkey and Syria, same thing that happened in Haiti. But the numbers of deaths that happen are astronomical, man. Record-breaking deaths in such a short amount of time due to one earthquake, man. Right? And when we read Matthew 24, it talks about earthquakes in diverse places. So when you read the verse before, when we're talking about lightning and stuff, all that destruction are the trumpets being blown. Because the Most High, Yahweh Shai is actually showing you the signs that before the destruction actually comes completely, it's going to be more, it's going to be worse, right? So it's not going to be just earthquakes, it's going to be famine, right? It's going to be people actually out here dying of starvation, people not having water. These are all the different trumpets that are being blown.
Yeah,
that earthquake is just one of them.
Yeah.
Just one of them. Wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah,
that's another trumpet. Right? What else? Pestilence, right? Like you saw such as one word that we might not be able to say, right? But there's more coming. And they said there's newer strands of the Holy Spirit. You know, on trumpets, because it says 7 trumpets. 7 is a complete number. It means completion. So it could be a numerous amount of different disasters that's going to happen and take place here before the nuclear missiles. Change what, sir?
Come. Verse 7, the first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth, and the third part of the trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up. And the second angel
sounded, all green grass is burnt up because of nuclear missiles. When they hit here in America, this place is going to be desolate. It's going to be turned into straight sand, bro. Right? It's going to be a complete desert. It's going to be there's no people that's going to be here in the earth. I mean, here in America, Slovakia, right? And you're not going to be able to look and tell. Oh, look at that mountain. That used to be a high mountain. The building was right there. You're not going to be able to tell because it's going to be flat and it's just full of sand, full of dead. But it was the beast that's up here is like scorpions, right? Vultures, all three animals. And this place is going to be, you're not going to be able to recognize this place, man. Everything's going to be burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, 50.
Because the brother brought this out, and this is one of the scriptures. I'm going to say 51 verse 24.
Okay, come on. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea.
Hold on. But it says after render unto Babylon. We established earlier that Babylon means confusion. This is the land of confusion. The doctrine and the line that has been spread out from America primarily all to the other parts of the earth has been the confusion. So much so that other nations don't even want to take part in it. Right? That democracy, like I said, that democracy that's being pushed out of the earth is being pushed away. Nobody wants to take part in it. That line that you come with that, same-sex marriages and shit, that nobody really wants to be a part of that shit, man. All right? That's why this place is called Babylon. Babylon is confusion.
And done. From the top, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea.
But all the inhabitants, right? Because this place is going to be utterly destroyed, right? So all the inhabitants, continue.
All the evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahweh.
Zion in your sight. The so-called black Native American Latino, right? The people who make up the 12 tribes of the Hebrew Israelites. The things that when you read Obadiah, brother, you read Obadiah, right? When you read Obadiah, it talks about the things that they did to our people, right? This is the reason why it's going to happen, and also because of that doctrine that's been spread throughout the world. Esau is so damn wicked, like when you read Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16, it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane persons such as Esau, right? Profane means outside the temple, and wickedness was broke throughout the earth and fell throughout the earth because of Esau, man. Just like when you read Maccabees, the first chapter. That 4 generals got Ptolemy after Alexander, who you call Alexander the Great, but really he was Alexander the goddamn Greasy, man. We call him Alexander the Greek, but that's what he was. He wasn't great, right? But the things that he did were great because of the spirit of Yahweh inside, with that spirit of the sword on him, which is his blessing, which is Esau's blessing to go out there and conquer the known world. That's how America was born.
Yep.
Exactly, because of that sword, right?
Yep.
But after he died, right, he had 4 generals that took his place, right? Ptolemy, Alexander, and
Seleucus, yep.
And what happened was evil and wickedness began to excel and become greater out in the world because when they went around and had conquered different places, and they established that wickedness, right? They established that wickedness, and that's exactly what America is doing. They have established evil. Job 9:24 said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? In order to run this world, you got to be in control, right, of the world. Because those influences, which is that witchcraft, those influences are pushed, that doctrine is pushed heavily out in places that it would never have seen if it wasn't for the Esau, which is the soul of all white people.
This is Obadiah, chapter 1.
Only one chapter.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 5. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Nah, man. Listen, Esau want more than more than the maximum amount of number that you could possibly give them, right? And hey man, like in the ancient world, it was more like likely that if there was grapevines or apple trees and things set up, and that was your property, you would leave some certain amounts of fruit there so that actually the men that was less fortunate than yourself, he can come by and actually eat. We were actually brotherly like that.
It was like a welfare. Yeah, that's in law. It's like a welfare system.
Like a welfare system, right? But Esau, the so-called white man, when he would do it, he'll chop down the whole goddamn tree so that nobody can have it, right? He won't even leave any grapes if the grape gathers.
Psalm 73.
He's not going to leave any grapes for nobody. Yeah. Esau, which is a so-called white man that rules the world, has enough power, influence, money, and wealth to end all the problems here on the earth, man. Right? Because he can end hunger 5 times over, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even more than that.
He caused the hunger.
He caused
He's the
it.
pale, he's the white horse, he's the problem.
Instrument of death, man. He's an instrument of death, man. Right? Physician of no value. Right? And all the problems that you see, like even goddamn gas prices, man. Esau playing with your ass. Messing with the numbers, putting them 10 cents up and putting 20 cents down and $1 up.
Yep.
Gas prices can be affordable for everybody if you really want it. But the man who controls all of that is trying to keep you low, on a very low state. Right? He's not going to share with you.
Things ain't gonna leave him confident either. They gonna leave him bare. They gonna spoil it. Just like a thief, because he did the same thing to everybody.
He stole people. He stole the whole people.
And he still didn't get punished for it. He still didn't get punished for it. It's in our law, if you steal a man, you should reap death.
If we found his hand, we surely put to death.
Yeah, we still found it in his hands, in his might, really, his system. Verse 7. Okay, come. Verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
Right, because we know how that happened, right? Surely the Most High do nothing but he revealed his secrets to the prophets, his servants, the prophets, right? Then the great millstone started with prophets and all on down. Men that are out here speaking the truth, have done diligent research and study in order to get his word out here to get the outside.
Verse 7.
The secrets that people that we've spoken before, right, for decades, the apostles and elders, such as like the Illuminati and things like that, and Yahweh actually being a so-called black man, right, from the tribe of Judah. These are actually secrets, right, that he hid from us. The earth was given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the injustice thereof. That when that limo pulled up and it said, "How do y'all find these things out?" We paid millions and millions of dollars so that they try to keep these things hidden. They chopped out parts of the Bible and called it the Apocrypha.
But the Lord, they can't do nothing against the truth before the truth. So they chopped it out, which is the Apocrypha, meaning what, hidden away. But at the same time, it was always a part of the scroll. And then the Lord raised up the true man of the Lord to get the whole roll and put it all in one and make it make by the breakdown.
How would it be anything you saw filled up? I don't know. How much of the time we spared on the apostles and elders and doing stuff up? Now it's a household name to hear things like Illuminati. They was never talking about them before, man. Right? But now they were never saying outside with the black man to back it up because he did things that Esau hid from them. But now it's a household name. So the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos are the real Israelites. It's a household talking point now.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to say pale horse earlier.
No, I think he did say that.
Esau. Yeah, he did.
And wouldn't nobody, a lot of you guys that's calling yourselves Israelites, you wouldn't know you was Israelites if it wasn't for the elders and apostles that laid the foundation.
Yeah,
That's right.
These men, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai, have laid that foundation. All you guys that stem from the One West ABC groups, as Apostle Har calls it, all you guys gotta give your due credit. That's why we say double honors.
That's right.
They put it out there, man. They put this truth out there. A lot of you guys break off and do your own thing out of pride and vainglory, man. You guys.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, starting at verse 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places, thou castest them down into destruction. And that's going into the 10 toes. They've been set in slippery places, part iron, part clay. You got it. Verse 18, surely thou didst set them in slippery places, thou didst cast them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation as in a moment they are utterly consumed with terrors? You know? And what are the terrors that this beast system is consumed with? All right? The plagues, the pestilence that some of them they started, but they can't control.
Yeah.
You know, this whole system of causing chaos, they're not going to be control the chaos. All right? The number one terror that they're going to do to punish themselves is the man of the Lord that is going to be the hunters and those who will listen.
That's right.
Yeah. If I can add to your point, because you said they're not going to be able to control it, because the only reason that they have somewhat of control now is because the Lord is allowed. The Lord is going to snatch away total control from this devil and take control and put it into the hands of the Israelites.
Wow,
That's right.
Jeremiah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So the continuation, it says, verse 20, as a dream when one awakens, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou should despise their image. And that what's that image? That's talking about that beast, that 10 toes, part iron, part clay, and that image is their system. Now what's the part of that image? That MOTB, man. Right? That the sodomy, the wickedness, the idolatry, the fornication. That all these nations that drunken on, that's the image of the beast. That's the image of America made over to you, man.
That's right.
Yeah, you want Jeremiah? Yeah. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20, verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroys all the earth, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain.
Right. So all the things that they've done against the men of Israel, the people of Israel, in the Heavenly Father's name, we're going to get our revenge. Bible showing you Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. And thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off from them. So all the things that the brother just read here in Jeremiah 51 is going to happen, right? It's going to happen to here in America, because this is where we served our slavery, man. Right here this is Egypt. This is the place, the house of God, man. We served it here, and Yahweh Shemashai is going to get revenge for us. And the things that the brother just mentioned in the scriptures in Jeremiah 51 is going to happen. One of the reasons is because you touched the apple of the Lord's eye, right? Then you crucify his son here, right?
They did.
The image of his son, right? Because you actually physically crucified him in Rome, right? Physically. But then you spiritually, his image, crucified his image here.
Blaspheme his name.
And blaspheme his name, man. And then you took and said that you were the people of the Lord. When the Lord said, what have you to do with me? You don't follow none of the law, statutes, commandments that he set forth, right? Which the law, statutes, commandments that the Heavenly Father has set forth is actually make us separate and holy in the sight of the other nations, right? But you don't do that. Right? Instead, we talk about equality and coming togetherness and love and love everybody. But the Most High is not about loving everybody, right? Because there are wicked people amongst the world. He created them for that purpose.
Habakkuk 2:12. It says, woe to woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establisheth a city by iniquity.
We got to get about the shop.
It's Habakkuk 2:12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
Woe means death and destruction. Yep. Woe means death and destruction, man. Woe. Right? Not no goddamn song by Drake, man. Running through the city with your woes. No, listen, woe is about death and destruction. It's about a war. Right? And it says, woe to them that established the city in blood. Yo, this was the land of the so-called Indians, the so-called native Indians that the Gadites and the Reubenites, but also there was other tribes as well. The northern kingdom was here. And you slaughtered them, man, and you put them in slavery as well. You slaughtered them, man. I believe the Christ was slavery for 3 generations. You did that to them, man, right? And then you conquered where we know, right? As the tribe of Ephraim, the Ephraimites, right? The Taino Indians, right? Which are today so-called Puerto Ricans, and you put their ass in slavery too. And then you established, and you put them on a small island and called it Puerto Rico, which means riches. Because there was lots of riches in that area, and you made them mine all the precious metals and diamonds and all the sorts of treasures that was down there, and they went to all correspondence under you as well, man.
Genocide. Only 500 Italian Indians remained at one point. So you committed a mass version of genocide, man. You tried to turn it
To the wilderness, man. They had to literally go flee. Esau was cutting off hands, doing so much amount of wickedness over there to the Taino Indians. Right. You go to the Eastern man, like he was literally cut just like they was doing over there in Africa, cutting hands off. They didn't bring a certain amount of gold back. They was doing that to Ephraim, man. It got so bad that they had to flee into the mountains.
Yeah, the conquistadors, which are the Spaniards.
Oh, yeah.
How do y'all think y'all learn Spanish, man? Spanish, Hispanic means his people. Hispanol. His people. And if you call even today, like older like a Spanish person, Hispanic, I've done it before. This is derogatory to them because they know the history. They're not Spanish. They're Hebrew Israelites from the tribe of Israel. But anyway, for nothing point, God did that to them. So you deserve payback for that, bro.
The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Heavenly Father to recompense, meaning give revenge, right? Tribulations means trials, right? Certain straits, go through certain points of difficulty, man, right? What was slavery? What was some of the atrocities that you've done to our people? Well, we just mentioned it. You almost wiped out parts of our bloodline, man. You almost wiped out parts of our bloodline. Yeah, Psalm the 83rd chapter. They make a turmoil against us, man. Don't the scripture saying, Deuteronomy chapter 28 or 68, doesn't it say, we'll be sold to our enemies? Those are our enemies, man. So it says, sin is a righteous thing. So with the Heavenly Father, He's okay with this, right? To recompense tribulation to those that trouble you. We have enemies in this world that have troubled us, man.
The Lord going to allow us to get our lick back.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Sir.
And it's going to be in righteousness, though. That's why the scripture said that it ain't the way that the kingdom is going to be built is in righteousness. That's why it's not going to be woe to the kingdom.
Right.
Because it's going to be established in righteousness because we're just getting our lick back. But it's going to be, Israel, so it's going to hurt a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you said that because roll into those goods that the city upon blood, right? That's I'm talking about, right? That's the scripture that you brought up. They built the city upon blood. This America, what you see here, now we get on 401, but I'm trying to. Look, like I said, some of the precepts I was going to bring out in Revelation, and this land got too much blood on it, man. Right? Then they have the Trail of Tears, the Punch Bowl, where some of the lots of Gadites and Reubenites were put to death, man. Right? The devil's punch bowl. Look it up. Hey, look it up, man.
Jake was pleading with Esau, the damn slave master, but at the same time, he was showing that perpetual hatred that he always had for us in chapter 35 verse 5. He wouldn't let them go. He was doing catastrophic things to us. Right?
Yeah.
That's why the scripture got chapter breakdowns on right into your destruction. Chapter, the brother in Jeremiah, what was that, 50 and 51? It literally goes into the destruction of Babylon, which is really speaking of America, man.
Right.
You know, because that America is Babylon that hasn't been touched.
Yeah, right.
All of those
Yeah, that's a good point. Have been touched.
51, it didn't happen to that Babylon.
Exactly.
So which ancient world, which Babylon is he talking about? Talking about this time. Most I always use names for certain different scenarios, different events. Oh, this is the Bible of the time of Egypt.
Yeah,
this
right.
the second that's the time of
Because in the apex of those societies, in those generations, that was the queen of the crop civilization and empire. In the time of Egypt, during the time of Moses, so on and so forth, Egypt was the top empire. In the time of Jeremiah, Babylon was the America of that generation. That's why they equate America to Babylon the Great. All right, not Iraq. Right. Not the Kurds.
And so what? Babylon was destroyed by fire.
Yeah. Right. And even right back to you, bro. I know you got something. To add on to the brother's point, Babylon, this is the land of confusion, man. You know, the scripture speaks about how iniquities have reached into the heavens.
Right.
This is the highest time in history where you can change your set. You can literally cut off your private area and change this and be allowed to change the sex. Why not bring this place down?
Confusion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Malachi chapter 1 verse 4.
Still doing Revelation 8, man. And these are the things that's coming here, man.
Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that wickedly shall be stubbled.
Right, man. So it's not just going to be Esau, man. It's going to be 2/3 of our people, too. Right? See, 2/3 of the so-called black American Latinos are going to die right here in America. Them damn missiles, man. Right? But the reason why we bring up, that's a precept to Revelation 8. Right? And the brother brought it out. And I was actually thinking, like, wow, this is what I wanted to go into. Revelation chapter 8 is literally talking about the times when a missile was about to hit this place, right? That blood that was talking about, how it burned up all the green was burned up, right? All the lightnings and different things, all the plagues that hit Egypt before the total destruction.
Yeah.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that they shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Yeah, and at the end of Obadiah, what's going to happen? Right? What does it say? What's going to happen? So-called Esau, the so-called white man, going to be punched up, man, and he ain't never going to be back on his earth again, man. His spirit's going to go to the heavenly Father who gave it, right? But his flesh will no longer be here, so that wickedness can no longer be pushed onto the earth any longer, right? Right? And no root or branch. This place will be utterly and totally destroyed, man.
That's how it's going to be destroyed. We can't destroy it by way of carnal things. That's why the Lord said it's light. It's a light thing for us to tear down his kingdom by way of his power if we believe, but the scriptures is going to be fulfilled anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're the underdog.
Right.
We ain't got no right. Nothing much towards Esau, but Esau is going down. That's going to be the shame. That's going to be the shame of his people.
The scriptures in the testimony that we know. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. So why is this empire considered to be a virgin? Because they have not yet been touched. All right, there has not been a major military conflict that has compromised this empire yet, man. All right, on this actual land, on this actual terrain. That's why it says virgin daughter of Babylon. All right,
It does too. Confusion.
yep, the confusion.
Sit your ass still with confusion, man, and don't worry about it. Don't understand what's going on. Because the only people here that understand what's going on are those saints that spoke about at the top of Revelation chapter 8, verse chapter 8. They understand what's going on. We got to understand. Right. God don't. You hear everybody, what's going on? What? I don't understand what to do. Right? Why is it all these things happening? Right? We got the answer. So we need to have you follow nothing but secrets of the prophets.
Yeah, Esau got a wide system, man. It's all complex, and you see people that's on top shows that Esau's system is working for them, right? But Esau, with all that wisdom, so-called wisdom that he's got, he's gonna be to this level, man.
But remember, in ancient Babylon, what made ancient Babylon? I mean, it was great, but the thing is, ancient Babylon took heed to the Israelite prophets. We are, in our essence, we are the priesthood on the right-hand side. The ancient Babylonians, they had different councils. They had the Chaldeans, but they also had the Israelites, the Israelite prophets. All right. Now, this empire does not take heed to Israelite prophets. Ancient Babylonians did. This empire does not. All right. That's why you're gonna be in confusion. All right. It says there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou no more should be called timid and delicate. Going down to verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to prosper, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers and the stargazers and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it.
And that's how you know that it's nothing that these devils gonna be able to do to escape that destruction. Not one thing. You know, it's already written. It's written in stone, man.
Many.
You know, hey, the Lord said he's not slack concerning his promises. His promises are a promise of the Lord, which is the joy place, man. You know, fall and to grab and select and his members and beam them up and watch the destruction of this place, man. From the chariots. Right. You know, the Lord said it's written in the scriptures, man. And it's not one thing that these devils can do to try to write a different narrative, man. You know, you can't, slither around prophecy. You know, it's written, man. Right. You know?
That's right.
Revelation chapter 8, verse 8. And the second angel sounded, and as it were, a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood.
Right. We went into Jeremiah 51, because of Revelation 8, that great mountain, right? Some of them got great mountains, right? The great mountains, even when they do, like, they call this thing the wave, when they all get up and they get back down, they call it a wave. People like the sea, and they're known as two part of scripture. And they're going to be put together.
And the third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died. And the third part of the ships were destroyed. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp. And it fell upon the third part of the rivers.
Yeah, all these waters, all these major bodies of water, they're going to be burnt up. This, and all shit, right? They got the navies out there, right? And don't forget about Leviathan. Leviathan's going to be out there as well, too, take these damn navies and go all machines down. It's done, man. They got big ass guns, and they got airplanes on those carriers.
They got little sick. Ships be like little sick.
Yeah.
No aircraft carriers.
Yeah, aircraft carriers, absolutely.
Yes.
But they're going to be burnt up.
Yeah.
Right? So in major bodies of waters out here, got them Lakewood there, all that shit's gonna be turned to dust, man.
Yeah, that's light. That's light.
It's very minimal. It's very minimal.
Yeah, eerie.
But it's gonna be powder, man. It's gonna be butter.
And the name of the star is called Wormwood.
Yeah, wormwood, man. Right? Those missiles gonna hit. Right? They're actually gonna tell you those missiles are gonna hit. And in that water, it's going to be contaminated. Yeah. Right? I'm going to let the scripture go.
Yeah, because that's better. Contamination. You can't drink from these waters.
Uh-huh.
And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters.
Yeah, that's what I meant right there. So that part, So when it goes into it, right, wormwood, or that bitterness in the water is going to be contaminated. And anybody that's left here, right, you're going to try to drink that shit. You got your stomach might explode.
That's why nobody's going to be able to live in America. America's going to be eternally contaminated.
Yeah.
Inside out.
It's going to be a wasteland.
Inside out, to the point where you can't even drink the most natural, purest element that is known to me.
Right,
Which
like
is water.
the book of Eli. It's not going to be like that, man.
Yeah.
You know, even though that movie is very accurate, but as far as, to a certain extent, man, it ain't going to be people just wandering around, dwelling here in America with 200 million millions and hit it.
Exactly.
You know, the Lord's going to, this place, man, that's why we got to give praise to Yahweh Shai for us to have this wisdom and knowledge and being worthy to escape the amount of destruction that comes to this place. You have to have fear of the Lord.
Of course. It's how we so scarcely these days, man.
Yep.
Yo, bro, like you can't do nothing unless the Most High ordains it, man.
Right.
Yahweh Shai, and we gotta go through Yahweh Shai first. That's the crazy thing about it. You can't even say, "Oh my God," say you can't even do that, man. We gotta go through Yahweh Shai. Like that's why it's crazy how some of y'all kids out there, man, y'all try to go back.
They make it light.
Yeah.
Right.
They make light of what the Lord is going to do.
The chief stone, bro.
They
The chief
make
cornerstone.
chief cornerstone, man. The Lord, He said He's not going to meet thee as a man, bro. You know that when you hear that, man, you should fear. Right. You should shake, man. Right. But the Lord is going to come and destroy even 2/3 of our people, man. Right.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody. If you're not under the covering of Yahweh Shai, man, you gonna feel it.
He's your worst nightmare.
He is your worst nightmare.
How Shai is your worst nightmare.
But to the elect, he's the best dream.
Right.
And bro, his name literally means the Savior. Yeah, it's the Savior. We need a Savior, and we know that, man. That's why we said, "Rock the how about Shai?" You got to continue that.
Verse 4, that's like verse 12. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars.
Now I was gonna say the sun, moon, the stars represents knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
The Stargate, the foreign navigators, they're going to be completely confounded.
Russia, they ain't no match because America got these troops over here. We lined up over here. But in that day, it's going to be, where the hell is the captain of America's ship?
Well, that's why I said it's going to be smitten, right? Because like the brother brought out, with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, it's going to be done.
Yep.
Right? It's going to be done, man. It's going to be a very, very low and very dark place.
Yep.
People are trying to find a shelter.
Yep. And I can say too, and that show you too that they not gonna have no way out of it. They ain't gonna have a way out of it.
Right, they gonna have no way in because their wisdom can't deliver them. It's like it says,
We just read that.
This whole word is running off verse 13, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, "Woe, woe, woe! Woe, woe, woe! Destruction, destruction, destruction! World War III!"
And at the end of World War III, over there in Jehoshaphat, right? Down in Jehoshaphat, the Lord's judgment is going to be destroyed, right? So that's the main point. And with that, we want to give say, Yahweh, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, give all praises to
Yahweh Shem Yahshai by Shem Chakadash.
Don't want us to our apostles, the elders, and great those who that move out. Peace and salutations to the whole night, and shalom.
Shalom.